Aria and welcome to another speed build. So today I am building in Windenburg again. I really love this world, and until the new one comes out I think I'm just going to live here. So I found a picture on Pinterest that I really liked the look of. I'll put it here for you. It kind of doesn't really look very similar, but I really liked the way that the house was kind of built into like the side of a hill, and so I wanted to recreate that. And after I found the watermill on the gallery, I think Phantasm shared it from the debug menu, I wanted to use it. I've used it once before, but I wanted to use it again, and I haven't used waterfalls and drawing tools for a while now, so I wanted to use those again. So this house, I had no idea what I was really doing. As you might be able to tell, I didn't really know where I was going with it or what I wanted, so I just kind of started throwing some squares together and hoping for the best. And I'm really pleased with how it turned out. This wasn't kind of what my original vision was, but I'm happy with how it looks. So don't pay any attention to the lot name. This was just, I deleted the lot that was already on here and then just carried on building, and it kept the name, so that's not what it's called. It's not a collab at all. So I did all of the exterior and the landscaping like I normally do before I go inside, and I'm quite lucky that it worked out this time, because the exterior, honestly, with all of these different elevations and things, I was lucky that it actually worked, and I didn't need to change anything because it took me so long to try and get all of these things all the rocks and everything all in the right place. Because of the height of it, it was a bit of a pain. So I haven't included the footage of the bedroom, which is in like the bottom floor of the house. I haven't included that because of the terrain, the elevation and everything. The camera was just jumping around all over the place, and it wasn't watchable, so I haven't included that, but I have included the furnishings of like the top floor. But I have included all of it in the tour at the end, so if you want to see the bedroom, then just stick around till then. It's not like massively decorated because it's such a tiny little room, but I really do like it. I've tried to go with sort of mismatched kind of furniture and patterns and things. I was thinking it was probably suitable for like an elderly couple, and I really like the cottagecore kind of style at the moment. I think everybody does. And I was watching a video the other day where somebody described a style as granny core, which I think is really funny, but it definitely would be a word that I would use to describe this house. It's lots of different patterns and colors and things that don't necessarily go together, but I don't know, I think they look really cute. So I really struggled with the top of this waterfall. I tried to get the top of the debug item to kind of lightly show through the rock, but the rock was the wrong shape, and every other type of rock that I tried to use, it just wasn't working very well. I did find one that I really liked, but it was more of like a yellowy type of rock. I don't really know what the rock is called, but it's I think it would be more suited to Oasis Springs, that kind of colour, than these ones, and I really wanted to keep using the cats and dogs rocks because they're my favourite ones. And I didn't really want to change the colour scheme because then it wouldn't match with the world. So I ended up using the, like, I don't know what they are, like dive platform jump things from Get Together to kind of fill in the top of the waterfall. I wanted it to be, to look like they were coming from somewhere and not nowhere. But yeah, I think it's okay. That's probably my least favourite part of this, but I really like the way that the rest of it flows together. So I filled in the rest of the back with all of these rocks and then added some trees, which you'll see later, onto the top of the rocks. I know that probably doesn't really make sense because they wouldn't grow at the top of rock, but I liked the height that it had over the top of the house, so I've just kind of left it as, you know, that's my creative side of, I don't know what the word is, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. So I filled the rest of the gap underneath the house with these rocks, which are also cats and dogs. I didn't really know what to put under here. I was going to just put some like beams and things, but I thought like rocks would probably be better because it looks a little bit more supported. And then we just carry on with the landscaping down around the little pond. There isn't very much landscaping, there's only like 2 or 3 I think different types of plants, but I didn't really have that much room and I didn't want to, you know, change it and make it too much bigger because it was meant to be quite a small house anyway. But I'm really pleased with how it looks. I got a little bit carried away when I was trying out doors and windows off camera and ended up like decorating the entire exterior, and then I didn't want to have to redo it just, you know, to record. So as you are about to see in a second, I have like done all of the wall paint and everything on the exterior. I found these windows from Discover University in this red swatch here and I really liked them, and I don't think I've ever used them before. Definitely not in red, probably in white, maybe brown, but I really liked the red ones. And I surprised myself because it's probably not a colour that I would ever go to for windows. Maybe for like a front door, but not windows. But I really liked the look of it, so I kept them. But yeah, I really like the style of the house. I don't really know what style it is, whether you would call it a cottage or not, I don't know. But in the picture that I showed at the beginning, I think there was like a walkway or a bridge. I think that's what it was. I don't think it was connected to the ground. I'm pretty sure it was across the water. So I tried to recreate that here, even though I'm currently just fiddling around with fountains. But you can see the bridge walking across from like the ground up to the second story of the house. I do add some like different beams and things to it a little bit later, just to make it look like it's supported and not floating in midair. But I think it looks really cute. So that is pretty much it for the exterior. I just add some of these like ivy pieces from Get Together over the different sides of the house. I didn't add it everywhere, just this kind of front corner. I think maybe the little balcony section where the chimney is, and then a little bit in like the back garden area. I didn't really know what to put up there, to be honest, so I've just put a bench and some like planter boxes. It's not a very big space, but I wanted this house to have like a back garden area, so I've put some like grass floor tiles back there just to kind of make it look like a back garden. I tried anyway. So yeah, I just carry on with these pieces. I really like adding like the different colours of these together. I think they just look a little bit more natural, maybe. I don't know. But I just like the red colour, I think, especially on this house where I've used the red windows. I did originally go with like a mint green colour, but it just didn't really work with like the richness of the roof. So yeah, I think it looks cute. I've also used these like, I don't know what they are, wallpaper thingies from Get Together again. I've used them an awful lot lately, I know. I'm gonna try not to use them next time because I literally use them all the time. So now we are inside. I carried on the color scheme of like red and blue. I don't really know why why I picked those two, but I think they look really cute, and I liked the country kitchen kit. It's kind of more of a rose than a red on this cooker and fridge, but I think it's really cute, and I've added this shelf above the cooker. It doesn't fit. I didn't realize how different it was to these like counters and the top cupboards until I'd put it up there right next to it and realized that it's got a lot more of a worn kind of effect to it. It's also ever so slightly darker, but I still think it's nice. I really would have liked to have had maybe like similar coloured curtains on the cupboards to the fridge, because they don't really match. They're kind of more orange, and I don't think there are any like red curtains on these cabinets, which kind of made me a bit sad because I really wanted it all to match, but I think they look okay if you just don't pay too much close attention. So I don't really add a whole lot of detail to this. I do, and you know, for what I normally do, it's not very much, if that makes sense. So I tried to keep more than just one counter free of clutter. Normally I just leave one, and then when it comes to gameplay, my Sims like to just leave dirty dishes and things everywhere, and then when they go to cook their next meal, they can't because, you know, the counter's got stuff on it. So I try and leave at least 2 free in this one. I don't think Sims can actually cook on those corner pieces, which, like the end pieces, not the corner pieces, the end pieces, which is kind of a shame because they should be able to, but anyway. So in here is the lounge room. I saw somebody, I don't remember who it was, and I don't remember whether it was a video or it might have been on Instagram, of those Jungle Adventure cupboard hutch things that I've put in the lounge room in this swatch, and I really liked them, so, you know, credit to whoever that was. I don't remember, but I really liked the look of them and I wanted to use them in this build. So I started out with using these cats and dogs furniture pieces, but I didn't like the fact that this sofa was pink. It just didn't look right, so I ended up sticking with the cats and dogs armchair and changing to the paranormal sofa. I liked the fact that they both had crazy patterns and the yellow blanket pieces on them, which they kind of are very similar colour, and I thought they just kind of, they didn't match, but they matched enough. So I don't know, I was just trying to go with, like, you know, it kind of matches but it doesn't. But yeah, I think it looks nice. So I've added a couple of bits and pieces from the decorator pack. I know that everybody loves this pack, but I've actually had real trouble trying to use the items from it, and I don't know whether it's just me being impatient or whether it's just maybe not a pack that I don't know, it's not my favourite. I do really like it, and I like the colours and I like the items, but I just found it very difficult to work with because of, you know, everything like clips together, and then you try and move one piece and then like you can't because it's connected to like 4 other pieces, and it was just, I tried to use it and it just drove me a bit insane. So that's why I haven't done anything with that pack, because I just found it incredibly difficult to, you know, try and work with. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this floor, so we are going into the tour very soon, where you will see the the bedroom. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like it. Let me know what your favorite part is down below. I'd love to hear. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. We are getting close to 1,000 new friends on this channel and I'm so excited. So please join me next time, and yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you again, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.